What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I thought that in this video it would be a good idea to talk about the real estate market, and specifically I'm going to talk about the office real estate market. We're kind of in the middle of a crash right now in the real estate or the office real estate market, and the reason is a ton of people or a ton of businesses are offering more remote work, and so they don't really need to have to pay for all these office spaces everywhere. And so then there's fewer businesses paying for those offices or willing to rent an office space. And so overall, the price for those office spaces will go down. And they've started going down really fast. So there's some economists now that are saying that it won't really recover until 2040 at the earliest, which is kind of insane. That's far down the road. There's a lot of money invested in this stuff. I mean, if you go look at cities like San Francisco, New York, all those super tall office buildings that are there, and I haven't been down there myself recently, but I've heard that it's from news stories and companies are just, they're just fleeing the city because, I mean, if you don't really have to pay for an office space for a lot of your workers, then why would you do that? It's just wasting a lot of money for the company. And I guess it's a good way for the company to keep more of their employees, and if a lot of them can work from home, then why not? So this is an interesting thing that's happening right now. Like I said, there's obviously a lot of money invested in that stuff because, I mean, these buildings are insane, So so someone's money is being lost here. The people that have put millions or billions of dollars into this are pretty much bleeding money, and they're probably gonna try to make it up somewhere else. This is just speculation, but if you have a ton of these super rich investors that normally wouldn't go into the consumer, like the household real estate market, just because, I mean, the amount of money that they put in is kind of crazy for just a normal property to live on. So, but now with the crash that we're seeing within the real estate, office real estate, oh goodness, then it's very possible that they could start shifting their focus towards like the typical or normal housing market, and that could spike the prices of houses even more. So although the price for a house has increased a decent amount, it hasn't gone up by a ton if you compare it to inflation over the past couple of years. I think one of the biggest jumps was in 2022 when it jumped about 10%, but like in the summer of 2022. Oh, nice. But also at the same time, you had inflation at over 9%. So comparatively, the real estate market hadn't really gone up by that much compared to inflation. So if you just look at the price of a house or whatever, then that's not really the accurate way of determining if it's overvalued, overpriced or not. You have to take inflation into account. Let's just try that. So yeah, that's kind of the new idea, or it's not really a new idea, but the thought I had today for the video, which is kind of talking about that real estate stuff. Haven't really made that many videos lately, but I'm trying to get back into that. So if you guys have any ideas for what you would want to hear more about, let me know, and I'll try to make some videos the next couple weeks, months, and see what happens. But yeah, as always, if you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. It helps a ton. And share it with your friends. Obviously, today's material isn't like super interesting, maybe about the real estate market for like offices, but I think it's an important kind of backstory to everything that's happening in today's economy, and could potentially help you a little bit with your financial decisions. You know, if you decide to buy a house right now, some people will probably tell you that it's overpriced, but I mean, maybe not. You know, it's kind of first of all, you need somewhere to live, so that's kind of like you're either gonna pay rent or on a mortgage somehow anyway. So, and then the other side of it is, it the value could appreciate a lot, and even if it goes down a little bit, I mean, as long as you're not selling right away, which I guess most people won't do. Like you're gonna hold on to the property for a little bit. So as long as you do that, you should be good. I mean, if you have a perspective of, say, about 10 years, at least 7 to 10 years, regardless of the details that'll happen within the market, historically it has gone up every year, with maybe it's like one exception, 2008, but yeah, normally it would go up about 3.8% a year. Like the value of your house would go up. Compared to inflation, you know, it's still a little higher than inflation, so you would actually be protected a little bit against inflation that way. Yeah, if you guys are interested in some real estate, it's normally a pretty good idea, as long as you have a budget that covers more than, you know, you don't want to be stretched too thin with your budget for what you're paying on your mortgage. Just have some sort of safety net in there. And obviously it depends on where you're buying your house too. It's not something, you know, every city, every state is going to be a little bit different, so just keep that in mind. Normally you would want, say if you're down the road, you want to rent it out, or if you're really planning on selling it in 5 years or whatever, then keep in mind that if you're in a bigger city, there's probably a lot of people that want to move there, or if you're around a college, perhaps, like a college town, or, you know, there's a lot of turnover of people. There's always someone that wants to, looking for an apartment, looking for somewhere to live, somewhere there's a lot of jobs, in-person jobs, that is, because with today's remote work, you know, you can kind of work from wherever. It doesn't really matter. So, but yeah. So looks like we might be able to win this. Not sure. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, goodness me. I'm blind. So might be doing all right now. Nice. So yeah, it's kind of a pro strat. I mean, if you have the opportunity to get into the housing market, that's probably a good idea. Obviously, the more diversified you are, the more safe you are. So if you have some stocks, you have some money in, you know, house or whatever, you're in a pretty good situation. So, all right. Until next time, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. And did we win? Oh, nice. We did. That's right. All right. See you guys soon.